怖いな怖いな。来た来た来た来た来た来た。よし、オッケーでリンクを送ってと。よし、皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。本日はね、またまた手探りリーグの試合がありますので、本日はねジャクソンビルジャガーズとの試合をやっていきたいと思います。自分自身、初物相手なんで、なんとかあまりやらかさないようにやっていけれたなと思います。さて10時半になりましたので、行きますか。待っておきますか。ちょっとパーティー確認させてね。入ってるね。 OK。 さてと、今週はミッションにガス・エドワーズで150ヤード走れっていうのと、500ヤードゼロサックで勝てっていうのがあって、2つ目絶対無理っすよね。500ヤード稼げる気しないです。よほどのことがなくても500ヤード稼げる気しないです、トータルオフェンスで。とりあえずこれで招待遅れてるはずだからメッセージ来るまで待機しておきましょうか。連絡入れておきますか。いやー勝ちたいね。勝ちたい勝ちたい。さてと、ちょっと待ってね、ツイッターで今メッセージが飛んできた。でよいしょ、これで一応入り直しますか、これ。なんか招待メッセージが飛んできたら入り直すし確定なんですよ。それまでは一応待っておきますか。ただ部屋に入ろうとしているっぽいから一回これ入り直しますか。これ入り直しましょう、一回。さてスティーラーズ公式からのメッセージが飛んできて通知を押すと飛ばずにね、そのアプリがクラッシュするっていうね、おかしな状態になるんですよね。なんとかしてくれい。それは本当に関係ない話だけどね。ちょっとアメフトのボールが色を変えながらぐるぐる回っているところを待ちながら、ちょっとよし OK でちゃんとね。ちょっとまた そうですね、ピッツバーグファン対決なんですけれども、自分は多分、謝罪しないといけないですね、まず。あのなんか、俺の知ってるスティーラーズじゃないっていうのがほとんどの人の感想だと思いますのでそういうところも踏まえると、謝罪をしないといけないのかなと思っています。何せ、クォーターバックが、タイリー・ジャクソンですからね。ロスリスバーガーじゃなくて。ロスリスバーガーは、あの、あれなんですよ。そうなると思いますよ。そして俺の知ってるテルル・エドムンズがスーパースターなわけないっていう人も多いと思いますよ。あとデプリーもいないところも、まあでもデプリー現実だとフランタクしたんですけど、こっちの世界線だとトレードして放出してるんで、代わりにシドニー・ジョーンズを取ってるんで、そこら辺もどう見えるかですよね。うん、OL も CB も違うぞってなるよ。なんならタイトエンドも違うぞってなるよ。さっとこれ入るのにこれちょっと時間かこれちょっと時間かかってるね。ちょっと待ってね。これトークでつなげってことか。トークでつながないといけないのか。頑張るか、頑張るか、トークでつなごう。で、まあ、とりあえずまず、今日の試合の目標、インターセプト投げない。以上。インターセプトはもらっていきますが、インターセプトを投げない。ジェームズ・ワシントンは、アクティブです、今日は。はい。ジェームズ・ワシントンはアクティブ。なんなら、この世界線には、入れてないと来ているので、少々お待ちを。とりあえず同時に部屋接続してみましょう。これはちょっと開始がぐだってますが、少々お待ちください。さらに、トークでつなぐ努力を、まあトーク力の練習ということでねあんまないんですけれども、元からまあコロナリスト入りということでいろいろありますが、なんかすごいスコアが一瞬目に入ったぞ。なんかすごいね、スコアが一瞬目に入ったよ。で40分同時押し30秒あるね。なんだこりゃ何があった。ごめんね、シアトルの新しく入った人ごめんね、本当にごめんね。何があったこれ。ごめん、公開処刑してしまって本当に申し訳ない。でもね、ログを見てちょっと突っ込まずにはいられなかった。本当にごめん。ちょっと40になりました。いきます。さあ、検索中、検索中。きっちゃーきっちゃー ちょっと野獣の眼差しを見せていって、よし、やっていきましょう。さあ、本日の容赦ないね容赦ないね、本当に。本当にあのスコアはちょっと容赦ないですね。ちょっと試合やりたくないですね。A 西の、A 西じゃない、N 西のアリゾナっていうチームとは。ちょっとやりたくないですね。さあ、400ヤードプラス&ノーサック。つら。まあ、キャンベルがいるんで、ここら辺も結構対策しないといけないかな。ワトキンスのジャクソンビルいるんだ。ワイドレシーバーに関してはこっちの方が上ということが言えるんですけれども、結局のところ、投げる QB がひどいんで、あんま関係ないかなと思っています。ごめんなさい、水飲んでました。で、なんかこれ天気クソじゃないこれ天気ひどくない？やっべえな、おい。これ滑るぞ。これガス・エドワーズのなんていうのガス・エドワーズがイベントなければ相当泣いてる案件な試合だと思う。これでサットン・スミスのタックルで、さあいつも通りやっていきましょう。3ワイドですね。井上さん、手探りリーグ対人戦初スナップということになりますが、ここちょっとフェイク入れますか。ここでも結構入れますね。One thing you do know,
he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Okay.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get the first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's Minshew.
はい、インターです。ありがとうございます。
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it, and his guys will take over.
デビン・ブッシュはそれカバーできるのが本当に強い。いや、これでちゃんとスカウティングしてるか確認しますか。ちゃんとスカウティングしてるか確認しますか。本当に容赦ないのは分かるんですけれども、QB の背番号に違和感を感じてくれ。感じてます。早い、崩れるの早い。辛いね。こうなってしまったのがしゃあないですね。
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster.
とりあえずサード&マネージャーに変えられたんで。
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
これあんま早くから見せたくないんですけど、これは見せる意味あるかな。あんま思い出したくないですね、あれは。あれは嫌な事件ですよね。とりあえずファーストダウン OK です。
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking. We just have to keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
とりあえずこれはど真ん中に走っていきましょう。この試合はもう雨降ってるんで、思ってるようなオフェンスができないの確定してるんで、ガンガン走るときに走っていきましょう。
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions. I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
まだ回復してないか。さっと怖いけど、これはうまくいくんじゃないか。で、怖いから。こうしておきましょう。
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let this go to the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
これ蹴れる？
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit, and somehow. Incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay. とりあえず。
He's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the way.
いやでももう QB をフランチャイズ QB のタイリー・ジャクソンを使っているんで、もうそれは我慢です。我慢しないといけないところだなと思っています。では切り替えていきましょう。そもそもオフェンスで勝つなんていうことはありえなかったんで、もう最初のスナップから。いろいろ見せていきますか。
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from
Okay, nice sack, TJ Watt.
And he goes down. The sack by TJ Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It'll be a pickup of 15.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Nice pick. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
Nice. 今の自分がじゃんけん負けた感じですね。よく見てました。
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Yeah. Watch out. Any weapons? SOS. Hit it.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
60 Pittsburgh. Watch the twist. Go.
They'll run him now out of the gun.
ナイスヘイワード。
And he'll get this up past the 45.
今のがリーチエリートですね。もう本当に今の止めてくれた。ファーストダウンを止めてくれたのはありがたい。
They're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
これ多分オールのプッシュを使ってくると思うんで。いや、ヘイワードがそれ拾ってくれるのありがたいな。抜けてもおかしくないのをちゃんと拾ってくれるのはありがたい。さあ前半、1-9終了、3対0、しょっぱいしょっぱい。これはこうしましょう。かけてみますか。お父さん、ない素晴らしいファンブル。これは泣いていいよこれは泣いていいよ。いや、これは泣いていいと思うよ。
When you're carrying that football and grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance too, because
レビュー入るんで、これ多分オーバーターンでしょ。
slip out from your body, you squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. That when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance.
これもしかしてもうヒットスティックアグレッシブにしていいかな。
Out of the gun is Minshew.
ありがとうございます。
My goodness. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
シドニー・ジョーンズ、本日1つ目のインターセプション。
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards.
Okay,
and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it.
これチャレンジしたら通りそうだけど。
35-yard line. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
これチャレンジしたら通るんじゃない。
Back-to-back good plays have him on the
させる日もあげない
move
けど。
on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson.
危なっ。
And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
今のは普通に走るがいいですね。完全に待ってましたね。
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play
で
with.
ガスエドワーズさせて、もしかしなくてもあります。ガスエドワーズの
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
スーパーデベロップメントトレートがあるんで。
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Jackson.
これミスった。
That ball caught by
ファーストダウンいけた。
Rocket Deontay Johnson. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
ここら辺も見せていきましょうか。これは出ますね。
Edwards now on 1st and 10.
うわー、テルビン・スミスか。マイルズ・サッカー。すごいね。いい選手です。欲しいですね。マイルズ・サッカー。
Trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
確実に稼ぎに行きましょう。
Here's 2nd and 8. It's Edwards. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Okay. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Tyree Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
ありがとう、タイリー・ジャクソン。お前が走れて。
And the lead grows to 10-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
さてとやっていきましょう。また結局のところね、ディフェンスが働かないとね、かなり厳しいところあるんで、マイポゼッション本当に守らないといけないですよね。
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure you're playing without it being too exotic. You don't have to go deep down the field.
パスカバー、パスラッシュしかしなかったから全プレーで、ランカバーが結構ガバってたので、ナイスミクリー。なんか日本人っぽい名前がいるなと思ったら気のせいです。
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him.
下げましたね。今のうちにコールしましょう。そして DL が強い。強い。
Try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Going for it all. It's caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Boswell good with the extra
これ
point. And that makes our score 17-0.
こんだけ点差開いてていいのもあれなんだけど、トラウマにならないといいなっていうのはその時やったんですね。なんかタイリー・ジャクソン使ってるスティーラーズファンの風上にも置けないようなやつがにボコされたっていう方あれですけど、まあちょっと差がつけられているっていう状態をトラウマにしてほしくない。パスです。
Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination. I think you just called a desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, box drop. 55, my God, 55. Get it.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Caught by Jones. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
これどうなんだろう。焦ってるのかどうかっていうのがちょっと分かんないんだよね。緊張してると思う。
2-minute mark in this first half of action. Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
それ取っておかしくなかった
but this time it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now Minshew.
これ滑ってる。
He's got his tight end, Oliver. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
今までは多分緊張してるだけだったんで。
Forced out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
完全にカバーされてたね、あれ。
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Nice choice, nice choice.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move and it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who was spraying open, probably because of his movement.
まあゼロで抑えたいですよね。ただこっちボールで再開するんで、まあ3も大丈夫でしょう。タッチなんだけはダメですねこれ。
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
PI 取られるなこれ。
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
PI ですねあれは。もう接触があったんで。
Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Minshew sets to throw. Being chased out left. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
They'll look to throw.
Nice Hayward.
Pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
これはね個人的には
So 3 seconds here remain in the
ハス
half
から
on as
遠い
the
方
field goal
に
unit to see about
ラ
getting
ッシュ入れ
3
る方が好き
points.
ですよね。
This will be a 37-yard attempt.
あーラグってるのかなこれ。
He missed it. He
ラグっ
missed
た
it
ら申し訳ない。
No good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
これはこっちの方がいいですね。
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. Breaks through the contact. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Okay.
And into the end zone.
珍しく出たね、ビッグランが。
Gus Edwards, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
さてと、ガス・エドワーズのヤードの件もあるのでやっていきましょうか。とりあえずまずこっちでね、タッチダウン取られて、守備で取られて、一気にこっちの点差いつ止まってもおかしくないんで、結局こっちの攻撃はいつ止まってもおかしくないっていうことを頭に入れた守備をしないと、すぐに落ちてしまう。それは後半、緊張も解けてくると思うので、体もほぐれてきて、これはいただくんです。
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
めったにコールしない。これいきますか。
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense, just playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
そろそろこれも出したい。そろそろこれも決めたいところ。
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
David
He'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
ランが今日出てるんで、かなり意識向いてると思います。
Jackson now off the bootleg on the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
これはもうこっちですね。前線にガード数が少ないんで。
They'll run on first down. Edwards. And he'll be dropped
エドワーズが怪我してしまった。頼む、生きてくれ。生き残ってくれ。君には使命があるんだ。ここで倒れるガス・エドワーズじゃないと俺は信じている。いや、まあ他にもいるんですけどね、普通にランニングバック。ただスーパースターランニングバックが欲しい。ただそれだけです。
And now Jackson will look to throw it. His throw incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But now it'll be third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson.
ナイスインターセプトですね。完全についてましたね。
Xavier Rhodes with a pick and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noticed, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. Past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
ポケットがぐちゃぐちゃしてるんですよ。
Because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Pressure comes and the Steelers
ターズピッツバーグプロ初サックかなこれは。
Easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
61, match box, lights.
So third and long, here's Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth. And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Give them a couple on the catch. It's second and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. TJ Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Hey, Wahoo! X3, 218, chopper. Ricky.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
これカバー6ですかね、また。
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
スピード落ちてるね。これ怪我またされちゃうかもしれないな。
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
これ真ん中のランでエドワーズのヤードを残り稼ぐのが一番いい気がするな。これもブリッツかけてきそうなんで。
They run once more with Edwards.
相当意識してますね、これ。
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
本当にこれ。
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
あれですね。これ
on the big fellas up front in order to bring this
ヤードを十分稼いだらエドワーズサブアウトしましょう。ちょっと使い物にならないですよ、これも。
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right.
これスクランブルできます。
He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On first down, it's Edwards. 4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd
あと
down.
12ヤード
Trying to quick hitter
欲
inside,
しい
but
んだ
that
け
one
ど
was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
残り12ヤードを稼げるビジョンがないから、パスで空いたところを投げよう。
Here's Jackson off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Steelers on
エ
third
ドワーズがまともに走れなくなってるのつらい
down.
な。
5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near
エドワーズがスー
the
パースターになってほしいんだけど、なって
26-yard line.
この感じにならなさそうなんだよな。これはもう
The The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
これは多分ね、ディープ投げられないんじゃないかな。自分の予想なんですけど。
Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Yeah, he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run.
Nice. Fumbleでし
The
た。
ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. They'll run on 1st down. It's Edwards. So we got free at 110. Couldn't do a whole lot else.
あと7ヤード稼いでくれたら。
Darius brings him down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Edwards. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
これでスーパースターランニングバック確定かな。
That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down the defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
一応ポーズして聞きますか。あんま聞きに一応聞いておきましょう。ここまでタイムアウトコールしないということは多分大丈夫。大丈夫ということですので、では2ダウンをして今日の試合は終わりたいと思います。
今日
の試合はもうはっきり言って、インターセプトを取れたことに執着しますね。結局のところターンオーバーを抑えられたっていうのが一番大事だったのかなと思います。あとは雨の中、多分選手も滑ってたの見えたんで、そういうところも踏まえると、お互いに完璧なオフェンスはできてない試合状況だったのかなというふうな感じはしますね。自分自身もいくつかそのパスそこまで外れるんだとかインターになってしまうかというのもありましたし、そういうのもフットボールでしょうね。 では、試合終了ということで27対0でファイナルスコアとなります。
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well.
ガス・エドワーズのスーパースターが取れたのは収穫ですけれども、
What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
58パスヤードしか投げれてないんだ。
So for the Steelers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1, and they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
タイリー・ザクソンは58ヤード 55.5% っていうのは、まあパサーとしてはひどい数字ですよね。本当にいくつか決めてほしいなっていうパスあったんですけれども、まあ結果勝ったんでいいでしょう。オコラフォアがね、上がってパスプロテクターが上がりました。そしてカルロス・ウィルソン、スピードだけで取った、なんか身体能力だけで取ったやつですね。それ以外は本当に何もないです、彼は。ではではメッセージを見て今日の放送は終わりたいと思います。そして、ガス君が、スーパースターになりました。ありがたやありがたや。フランチャイズランニングバックになりましたよ、これで。俺に経験値もありましたね、今。コーベットが上がりますね。さて、コーベットはパワーではなくパスプロテクターにちょっと上げましょう。なんでイーグルス？なんでイーグルス？あとは大丈夫そうですね。ちょっとじゃあアビリティ見ましょう。何がついたんだ。80オーバーオール超えてるよ、超えてるよ。ガスエドワーズ超えてるよ。80。来週つくのかな。という感じで今日の放送はここで終わりたいと思います。ではでは、お疲れ様でした。